a few minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. Hang a few minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. BYB. No hair, no makeup or fancy shit. Just a big bag of fun, that's all, that's it. Hang a few minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. No rules, no. Just fools with a Bad Yogi Bunch.
Gordon, how are you? You look good today.
I know,
Why, thank you.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Gordon. Welcome back.
Yeah, how was rehab?
Well, I cleaned up nice.
That's not
Sure
work.
did.
Wow.
Hey, isn't it funny? I've also been to rehab. And look
Yeah.
how I look.
Yeah, well,
You got anything?
That's your going in shirt, though.
sometimes it's just have. It's not.
Yeah,
there's no
yeah,
reason.
exactly. I didn't do the re part.
Mhm.
No one's been to rehab. That's
Exactly.
not
No, but you
funny.
do look great,
You
Gordon.
do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Angie, you as well?
Yeah.
Thank
Your hair's growing out nicely.
It is growing out nicely. Thank
Looks
you.
fantastic.
Uh-huh.
And you look very Santa Fe.
You know, I spent a little time in New Mexico. I got to ground myself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
back now.
What did you do in New Mexico?
Did you visit some vortexes?
I did. I went to. I don't have it.
Any
no.
UFO
Yeah.
Santa
stuff? Any
Fe.
sightings?
No, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I forget what the little mountain town is where you can ski right outside of Santa Fe.
Banff?
Not near Taos.
Whistler.
Angel Fire. I was at
Angel
Angel
Fire.
Fire.
Oh, yeah. How was Angel Fire?
It was nice.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
heard there was no snow there this year.
I'm being attacked by both of you. I haven't been anywhere. I just got this at a thrift
Do you
store.
have identification?
I've been to Angel Fire though. There's a Vietnam memorial that I went there and laid a brick with my father and my whole family.
I think you just made that shit up.
I didn't. It was really,
Really?
nice. Yeah,
Oh, good.
it was a really nice, sweet thing.
Yeah.
Out in the
wow.
middle of nowhere, there's this. Actually, it's not specific. It's just a war memorial, and they have their different branches. Korea
Oh, really?
and
Wow.
my dad.
But
had
it's not, is it near a town or anything?
It's
or?
in Angel Fire, but Angel
Oh,
Fire
wow.
is kind of vague and
Okay.
sparse.
Right, right.
Other than the mountain for skiing, there's
What a
not a
great
ton
name,
there.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
it's.
live in
I
Angel
mean,
Fire.
come on, it's still very, very beautiful in New Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love New Mexico.
What a great segue into
Talking about war.
talking.
I mean, isn't that what we're
Yeah.
talking
Today's episode is on angels and fire.
Yeah.
No, we had a couple of requests. Well, I'll just leave it up to Carl and Dina from Sacramento, who, which is great because we're getting into California now with all
Made
that,
it.
Nice.
all those ads we're running.
Mhm.
And anyways, what would they like to talk about today, Sammy?
Well, who was it? Carl and Dina?
Carl and Dina.
Carl and
From
Dina
Sacramento.
wanted to know if anybody here, or what is your guiding philosophy? Do you have a philosophy or like a mantra or just a, and by mantra I think I mean like rules you live by? Do you have
Yeah.
anything like that?
Like it doesn't have to
Nobody
be,
here is deeply religious, I
Right.
don't think.
No.
So,
Right.
but like,
I am.
is
I
there?
just became it.
Well, you can go first. What is
Oh,
your
damn it.
what is your
Mhm.
guiding
My
philosophy?
guiding philosophy? Well,
Yeah, principle.
I have many,
Yeah.
but I've always, I didn't grow up in the church. I didn't grow up religious, so I never really prayed.
Yeah.
But I had a very close call with death years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and during that experience, I sort of feel I became a little more awake, or I zoomed out a little bit, a lot actually.
Mm-hmm.
So much that I didn't talk about it because people think you're crazy.
Mhm.
But I now have this perspective on life that is calming. Like problems don't hit me the same way. Like big problems. Death doesn't hit me the same way. I kind of understand it a little more for my own crazy mixed up there. I've become balanced.
Yeah.
And so every day I actually feel gratitude and appreciation that I'm actually freaking alive still.
You do this
Because
intentionally.
I do it intentionally.
Yeah,
Everything's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
intentionally. I don't, this is going to be the crazy part, but like I don't drink coffee the same way. I don't taste food the same way. I still will like crush a cheeseburger, but I try, and it's an effort to taste it, like take a bite, put it down, and actually feel that experience.
Mhm.
It's simple. It's like a little it's little tests you try
Yeah.
to pass. But when something big comes up in my life, like trauma or drama, it's or when you just bore the fuck out of people and they fall asleep while you're telling them a story.
He was literally just asleep.
I know I did.
Anyways,
Oh,
almost died.
It
Really
was
glad I'm
so
not.
sweet.
Yeah.
I thank God every day.
What
If
you
there
were
is
saying
one.
is so sweet.
I know.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Gordon, you're back.
But you, yeah, good to have you back. Until the next time, it's your last
Oh,
time
my
on the show.
goodness.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
But that's
I love
so
it.
you like through an experience.
I know this is
Yeah.
the second show that I'm the last one, right?
No, but I like that. So you had an experience that kind of shook you a little bit.
Yeah.
And then out of that, you sought something.
Yeah.
So you kind of sought something.
I
That would help you stay in that a sense of awareness and
Right.
calmness, right?
But was it intentional that you thought, oh, I have to do these, or it just happened to you
it
afterward?
happened. I had an experience when I
Mhm.
was in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and
Sorry.
a very private.
Mhm.
You'll think I'm crazy, so I don't talk about it. But I became aware of everything in. It's hard to explain. In everything slowed down.
Okay.
Everything does slow down.
Mhm.
So when people are very like anxious or anxiety, I can calm that. I don't have that in me anymore.
Mhm.
And when I do, when it creeps back in, I just put myself right back to that feeling I had when I was dying. And it's like I get fueled with the right medicine
Yeah.
without drugs or alcohol.
But
or
it's
anything.
now your default. You don't have
It's
to.
my default.
You don't have to think about doing that. You
Right.
just are that now.
Right. And
That's
if
great.
if I put myself in a situation where I'm around someone who's going through something traumatic,
Mhm.
sometimes that'll suck so much juice out of me that I have to go and I have a little procedure I do that just meditative thing. And I can usually get myself back.
Mhm.
Nice.
But when
That's-
things are going great and little life things pop up, like, a bill got missed or someone hit the car or someone, blah, blah, it's not like, oh, God, my God, like I used to have some of that, like everybody does. That,
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've totally observed that in you because
Yeah.
I knew you before you
Yeah.
had that experience.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're bouncing around like a pinball sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just don't seem to do that anymore.
No.
You're kind of bulletproof.
I
to things
well,
like
I
that.
feel like, and I'm trying to like,
Not that it doesn't happen to you, and
Yeah.
not that you're not reacting.
Yeah,
No,
you're not
that's-
reactive.
and that was
yeah.
my big, so much
Mhm.
stuff would come at me, just like comes at everybody, and it actually doesn't matter what comes at you. It's just the reaction, and
Yeah.
nothing other than death is worth messing up your nervous system.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
If you just keep that thing lined, you can just noise.
Yeah.
Look at the yogi in you.
The
Dang.
bad
I
yogi.
had a different experience because it wasn't related to death, but when I was traveling in my late 20s in Thailand, somebody had said, "Oh, you should go to this, monastery, this forest monastery, and they'll teach you how to meditate."
This is
And
my
I was
favorite
like,
story about that.
and I'm just like, I was saying yes to everything, so went there kind of with no expectations or anything, but realized like, oh, this is pretty powerful stuff. It was a monastery in southern Thailand called Swan Mok, I think. But it's like, it was like $40, 2 weeks of silence. You get a little cell,
Yeah.
and then there's a gong that wakes you up like really early, like first few, which I get up early anyway, but it's like 4:30.
Yeah.
And anyway, these monks would they just teach you meditation, the old Buddhist instructions, and there's not a lot. There's no deity. There's no rituals or things. It's just
Yeah.
like just get your body still, and then do these certain breathing exercises, and to get your mind still. When you get your mind still, you're in a place where what you're talking about, where just you don't react to things. They're all happening. You're having all those same thoughts,
Yeah.
but you're just not reacting to them. And it gives you this sense of awareness about things. And so I wouldn't say I meditate every day, but I do pretty regularly. And I certainly, in times where I need to, it's there.
Yeah.
But it just does like sets my clock,
Mhm.
and I'm just way down here. And I think, and it helps me, you know, be a good person. It just kind of, without even having this long list of instructions you
Yeah.
should do, it just kind of wells out of you when you bring yourself down. So you use that,
Yeah.
you know, many, many, many times, and really appreciate.
It's like
That I
having a
had that
toolkit.
experience.
It's like having and everyone's toolkit is filled with different shit. But
Yeah.
like mine needed a lot of tools, you know, from that point in my life to
Yeah.
to get me to where I was, you know, back in my lane.
Yeah.
It took a lot of tools, but some people don't need as much, you know.
But
Yeah.
did you want to get back into your old lane?
No, I wanted to get into, that lane had washed away. That I was going down a lane that was killing me. So I already hit that wall. Then I was faced with, you can die here. It was very evident that this could happen.
Mhm.
Or if you don't, you better get your shit together.
Mhm.
And so I chose that door. But to get that door open, it wasn't like, oh, someone's going to do this for me.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, admittedly, I was hoping someone was going to do. I thought, oh, if you're this close to death, people just save you. They're going to come in, but that's not the case. They'll get you physically that you can walk out the door,
Yeah.
but all the mental shit, and you know, well, you've all been with me through a lot of it, but
Mm-hmm.
Sammy, you especially, you know, were
Yeah.
my mom and dad and baby Jesus,
Yeah.
you know. So, but everyone can find that thing that
Yeah.
I think I have, or that I'm comfortable with what I have, by just little tiny tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need a
Yeah.
hammer to fix it. You can do it with a small little pin if it's the right one for you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? I remember when I was, one of the lessons I was taught, and it was so simple, and I brushed it off because it was just like that hippie bullshit, like, oh, you know, stare at the rock for 3 minutes. Something happens to you when you stare at a damn rock for 3 minutes, or anything. You just stare at that cup for 3 minutes. And when you get over this is stupid, what's the fucking point? Why am I staring at this cup? Something happens, and your brain goes to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to not see the stick in the way or anything else. You just zone in. And when you condition yourself like that, and it's weird, but if you
But
can
it's
get
making
there-
your mind still.
It's
And
making your
that
mind
is
still.
when you realize, oh, all these other thoughts that are just going on are just thoughts. They're not even
noise.
yours.
Yeah.
And that's
And
it.
we
Yeah.
tend to think like, oh, I'm having those thoughts and those cravings. They're really just things popping
Yeah.
in your brain all the time like a popcorn machine. You don't have to, they're not you,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
When you stare at a rock or whatever forever, all that stuff is going on, but you're not jumping on that train,
Yeah.
which we talked about, you know, to go take
Yeah.
it somewhere. So
And to me, what's stopping everybody, what stopped me from getting to this place, is fear of what other people. If I say, oh, if I said, I'm just going to scroll on my phone and just mind dump crap for 30 minutes, everyone would go, oh, totally. Yeah, you need that. You had a rough day. But if I said, I'm going to go sit near that tree and just close my eyes and breathe.
Freak.
Yeah. Wow, man. You high again? You know?
Yeah.
And it's so funny, but once you break that, like,
Mhm.
I don't advertise what I do. And like, I know if I do this physical thing that I do in the morning for 3-4 minutes, it changes my whole day. I'm awake. I don't need coffee. I drink 3 pots a day. I can function. It's different.
Yeah, set your clock.
But
Mhm.
I wouldn't go, Angee, you got to do this. You got to do
Right.
this. It'll change your life, because it won't.
Yes.
And it'll just,
Yeah.
you'll ignore it.
You have to find
What do
your
you
own.
do you
I
have,
thought
like-
for a long time I didn't, because I worked with songwriting and veterans, and we did a lot of like trying to like arts and crafts and simple meditation practices and things to just kind of help tweak
Yeah.
your thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll admit that I was a little bit like, eye rolly when we started it because I think it's a little bit goofy. And that was always my feeling. Anything that's too extreme, anything that's too go sit on a stump
Yeah.
and stare at a cup is like, ugh.
Yeah.
But not really. So I had always said, no, I don't really meditate. And then I started talking a little bit more about kind of what I do in the mornings. And I lay in bed in the morning and kind of think about things, and I'm kind of still. And the guy that I work with is like, that's meditating.
Yeah.
It's like, because in my mind, it was like, I have to be intentional. I have to set a time. I have to sit down on the floor.
Wear
and
an
sit
orange robe,
10
light some
minutes
candles.
and do it. And I was like, oh, wait, shit, I get it. Oh, I get it, finally.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you have or whatever you need to do
Yeah.
that is just turning that key ever so much to
Mhm.
reset it. And so I do that in the mornings.
Save you.
Just
and-
these moments of kind of stillness and
Mhm.
what it,
And
yeah.
it's not that I'm planning my day or I'm reassessing. Sometimes I'm just numb and just not getting up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like there.
But your brain is rolling.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But that is exactly
hmm
meditation. It's just kind of laying there and being
Yeah.
still.
I thought it had to be. I mean, I think that is. I thought it had to be. I thought I had to have a mantra word. I thought I had to get
Yeah.
into,
It's an
flow.
umbrella for-
I thought I had to sleep during the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and Gordon, besides
Gordon's
the,
in deep meditation
Yeah.
all the
it's
time.
exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. What about you, Gordon? We know that you do some nude Tai Chi in your backyard. But is there something else that you
Daily, yes. Daily.
Yeah.
Mark, can we
No.
pull a picture of that up?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
It's all over the internet. No, do you have like a philosophy or rules or something that kind of
I guess it's more a philosophy. Share your joy, share your smile, think good thoughts.
I like
All
that.
the while.
Aw.
Boy,
Yeah.
if you just do those things, right?
That's-
Everything
yeah.
kind of takes care
It
of
doesn't
itself.
have to be more complicated.
When are you going to start doing those things?
I was waiting for
I
him to
know.
say, when are you going to share your joy with us? Look at him. He's sharing
Do
it.
not
Look
throw
at
the
his-
water.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is an import. Okay, this is an import,
And that's, yeah,
and it's
pre-tariff.
not, and yeah, and we're not. They haven't tested what happens when water touches it. The chemicals
Probably
fly.
sets on fire.
Yeah.
Everything that touches it other than human skin. sets
And
on
tell me
fire.
that wouldn't boost ratings.
Yeah.
Woo!
I think that's great, Gordon.
Yep.
I like. Did you always like? When are you? Have you always been like that, or did that come at a certain point in life?
We on being dropped at school, we were blessed with think good thoughts
Mm.
every morning.
That's what your mom would
Oh.
say?
Yeah,
Oh.
think
Oh,
good thoughts.
That's lovely. Wow.
It was actually when I embarked away from my family is when share your joy and share your smile came into that.
You left them, then you went and got some smiles, and joy,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "I'm going to share this."
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it is yes, it's
In a
discovering
way.
your smile.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
discovering that smile and knowing that it's there and always has been.
Yeah.
So you have to find it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
And
that's
sometimes
lovely.
it's
I think
just
that's
a-
a wonderful way. Simple.
A picture.
And that's
Doesn't it?
a picture of baby Stevie.
And don't make it more
Seattle.
complicated. From Seattle.
I was just checking to see you were listening.
I didn't know you all were just so spiritual.
Well-
Because we don't like.
Yeah, we don't talk about.
We don't get together and
We're
talk about
laughy
it.
people,
But yeah.
and there is humor in trying to find your thing. Like if everyone just said, "Yes, I meditate in some way.
Mhm.
I do weird shit to get myself so I don't blow up something."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone would just be more accepting, I think, of originality. Like what I do is just kind of weird. I would look and go, "Come on, man." That's why I don't promote it.
Yeah.
But I
same
tell
way.
my kids, those are the only people that you want to share. Anything that works for you,
Mhm.
At any point, you want to like, hey, I do this, and it controls this part of my negative thing. And if you do that, if you tell a kid, hey, I follow this guy, a Sadhguru, on Instagram, and he gives out these little perks, these little things that you try, and you may love it.
Repulsive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't touch
yeah.
it.
Right.
But what I did tell them is just watch me, just look
Mhm.
at me over the next year,
Yeah.
and they have seen that I haven't raised my voice. Well, maybe once in a while, but not a lot.
But they're like, how's your dad? And you're like, staring at
He's
rocks
chill.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby's in the backyard now.
Gave me a rock for Christmas. He said, stare at this. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this will change you.
In a
You know,
brown
for the
paper
better.
bag.
But it is, I think that more people just watching people trying to make themselves better,
Yeah.
whether it's a mantra, whether it's a prayer, whether it's some people have to go to church 3 times a week, whatever it is, do your thing and just
Yeah.
stay
We're
positive if you can in this cesspool of,
Mhm.
society. Right, Gordon?
Right. We were talking about whether we were going to bring religion into this whole conversation. That another thing that
We decided not
that I
to.
do that I do every day is I open the Bible and read one verse, and that's
Well, see, that's good.
yeah. See,
Do you believe if you just randomly do that and read one verse,
They're going to let you in.
do you?
avoid Leviticus, by the way.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, not a favorite of mine.
well,
Do you believe do you read it and go, oh yeah, or do you read it and go, nah?
I'm
Like, thou shalt not kill.
I'm very much how my mother trained me. You take from it what you need and leave the rest behind.
I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
That
good.
is.
Yeah.
That is how it should be.
I should think
Yeah.
so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Thursday evening. You're watching this?
Yep.
Or Thursday afternoon.
Probably
We're coming on
Thursday at
Thursdays.
2 p.m. Probably.
2 p.m., yes.
People are getting it. We're
Yeah.
getting it.
Mhm.
Every Saturday. Or
But we
Thursday.
we want to thank
Sunday.
our back of house staff, our producers, our engineers, our
Mhm.
audio techs,
All of them. Yeah.
Jimmy, Janice, and Joplin,
Mhm.
and Mark.
It is so funny that we got a
Matthew-
Janice and a Joplin.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that what are
Yeah.
the odds?
Mhm.
I know. I know. And we got their IDs. It's real.
It's real.
deal.
No, I've
Yeah.
seen it. Yeah,
Please see us next week because we're going to be here.
we'll be here.
We've been off the air for 20 minutes.
Yeah, we've
Mark
got a
just
blood.
said, Jesus
He
Christ.
shut it down.
None of the cameras
Oh,
have been working.
hours
since-
ago.
Someone's going to God.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was funny. All right.
That was all right.
It was
Let's
good.
get drunk.
Yeah.